mandatory audits. So I think Hong Kong is kind of popular in our neighborhood where any company at all needs to have an audit every year. But in Malaysia and Singapore, I think there would be thresholds. Ravi, what is the threshold for requiring an audit for a company in Malaysia?
Generally, all corporations need to be audited.
Oh, it's all. Okay.
All.
Yeah.
But only
Yeah.
they have given 3 categories exemption. Other than this category, all companies need to be audited.
Right.
One is dormant company. Dormant since incorporation, and current year also is dormant. Okay. But for some reason, from my experience, the company is still auditing these companies. Okay. They don't want to get some exemption. They want, because you see, like banks or certain companies, they ask for all financial statement. They prefer to have an auditor report rather than just giving them a P&L or management account. That's, I can see that. The other category is zero revenue company. Zero revenue company means that the company does not have any revenue. Let's say current year we're going to audit, but the past 2 years also they have no revenue. At the same time, their current asset doesn't exceed 300K for all the 3 years. Okay, that was the second category. Then
so that'll be like an investment holding company.
Investment holding companies are normally the threshold will go above that.
Okay, so like
properties, depends.
Right. Okay.
Depends. You can say it's a small family company means yes, maybe yes. If a big holding company with their subsidiaries is normally, from my experience, you will go above that. Some of the companies, most of the dormant companies, they only have assets in the balance sheet. But the P&L is zero. They have investment over there, over here. That's you can see, because they like to park the properties in these companies for future use, technically.
Okay, understand.
Okay, for the third category is threshold qualified companies, we call it. The revenue not exceeding 100,000 in current or 2 preceding years. And the same thing, the asset not going above 300K for the past current year and the past 2 years.
Okay. So basically very small companies then. It's 100,000 ringgit. Okay.
Yes.
Right. So then you can say the lowest one will be 100,000 ringgit. So if you're more than 100,000, you're probably going to have to think about audits, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, gotcha. And Singapore, William?
Okay, Singapore is quite straightforward. So it go by threshold. So essentially, all companies can have audit exemptions besides a public interest company, where you meet 2 out of 3 of the threshold, being 50 headcounts, as in staff, 10 million Singapore dollars of total assets, and $10 million Singapore dollars of revenue. So if you hit 2 out of 3 over the 2 financial year, consecutive financial year, you have to do audit, meaning you don't get exemptions. Yeah.
Okay, 10 million. So definitely Malaysia has a much lower audit threshold than Singapore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Understood.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.